Episode 202. Today we see what's happening down on the farm. You're listening to the Bucko Banter podcast, brought to you by the Just Baseball Media Network. Cue the music.
Rockin' 101, she compliment my taste. Whiskey in my lemonade, cause I like the way it tastes. Best seats at the Pirates game, they let me run the base. Yeah, my time is like my money, cause I can't afford to waste. Wifey is a lawyer, take my date to my dates. Or the steak by the plates, and in case after case, run my race at my pace, clear the grass of the snake.
Adam, welcome back to another episode of Down on the Farm. And the Greensboro Grasshoppers are the best team to ever be assembled in the game of baseball.
An absolute powerhouse.
They are a wagon. When you think of the best teams of all time, you think of the 90s Bulls, right?
Yeah.
You think of the 90s Yankees. You think
Sure.
of the 70s Steelers. And you also think of the 2025 Greensboro Grasshoppers.
That's the list. I have no comments on that. I think that's perfect. They're a powerhouse, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Connor Griffin, we were at the park this week, and some people told us that he's been compared to Mike Trout from some scouts. And you know what the other comparison is?
Mickey Mantle.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Which just had me feeling, I didn't even care to watch the game after those comments. I was like, that's what they're saying about him? Get him up here now. I think we're going to see him in Altoona soon.
Yeah, we're going to take another trip out to Altoona. I don't know if our Greensboro trip's happening. We might just have to go straight to Luigi Town sooner.
Nobody goes to Greensboro. The streak's going to continue.
Probably. I mean, I'd love to get down there at some point, but if Javi, as Merlin, Connor, they're all in Altoona. I mean, we got it's 2 hours away, man. We got to get out there.
Yeah, it's way too easy of a drive. Go there, get some of those roasted cashews.
By the way, those aren't like exclusive. I see those everywhere now.
Did you think they were exclusive to Altoona?
They're like, oh, you got to try these at People's Natural Gas Field or whatever the hell it's called. And I'm like, okay, cool. And they smell really good, right? You smell them throughout the whole stadium. But now I'm like noticing them at every freaking gas station known to man.
Did you not know about those before we went to Altoona?
I just didn't have an eye for them. I don't know. I just didn't notice them. They're in Woolies too, down the strip.
Oh my God, Scott.
So I just didn't look for those.
All right. It's like kind of when you start driving a certain car, then you look around and you see that car everywhere.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. That's
We'll
fine.
go with that.
Cool. That's good stuff. All right. Didn't know that about you. You didn't know about roasted peanuts. Interesting.
Continue.
Interesting. Well, let's talk down on the farm. I'll get us kicked off with some headlines here. Michael Escato was released. Wah, wah, wah.
So we officially lost the tie-on trade? Is that
officially lost the tie-on trade? It's exactly where I was going. Wyatt Sanford to the IL. Eswar Suero promoted to Bradenton. Abraham Gutierrez was released Thursday. Brian Sanchez, who came over in the David Bednar deal. Brendan Malone. And then Malcolm Nunez moved to the 60-day IL. So they acquired Brian Sanchez as a prospect, a high A prospect. And then he was immediately placed on the his season's over. That's what that means. The season is over. He is not going to have any time in the Pirates organization this year. My God. I know there's not that much of a season left, but my God.
I have no words. I mean, no words.
Ridiculous.
The season needs to end. Yeah, I'll finish this off here, Adam. Brent Iredale, Matt King, and Josh Tate were assigned to Bradenton. These were three guys that were drafted in the back half of the top 10 rounds. College guys, Arkansas, Arizona State, Georgia Southern. So excited to see them get going in Bradenton. Jared Jones and Easton Carmichael, LSU, and Easton Carmichael is from Oklahoma, the catcher, assigned to Greensboro. Some corresponding moves. Joel Toledo and Joel Mendez were released from the Bradenton team. And then lastly, Billy Cook and Thomas Harrington placed on the 70-day IL. In their place, Ryan Harbin and Wilkin Ramos, two relievers I've raved about in Altoona this year, were promoted to AAA Indy. So some promotions there, some opportunities opening up on the AAA club for those two. Excited for them both.
Talk about young guys getting called up and making room for those guys. I think Wilkin Ramos could potentially be a name.
Yeah, he's a guy that wasn't. I was looking more into him. Like, where did he come from? He was in the Mets organization for a while. Like, this is a guy. This is a little bit of a journeyman. He was a minor league free agent that we pulled over. So, like, he's just kind of found lightning in a bottle here in Altoona, and is, I don't know, could be a middle reliever, maybe more. The way it's trending right now.
Did you see the Jared Jones home run in Greensboro?
I'm so excited for him, man. I think it's plus pop out of that bat. I'm interested to see what the contact does at the next level as he continues to progress. But yeah, it's plus raw power for sure.
There's a high ceiling there for sure. And I think they took a lot of high ceiling guys in this last draft. And I think that was kind of their approach at the trade deadline too, when it came to gathering prospects. But that's why we're here on Down on the Farm. We're here to dream. So let's go down on the farm, Scott. And before we do, let's talk about our partners at Rhythm. I lost all of my bets this week, and it was because my phone died and I didn't have access to my Rhythm app. If I had access to my Rhythm app, they would have had an algorithm, data backed, no spreadsheets, easy to use, that would allow me to find the best return on my investment just like that. Snap of a finger. It would have even highlighted it with a little power trend, a little lightning bolt to show me where I need to go. You could download the Rhythm app and use the code JUSTBASEBALL, all caps, JUSTBASEBALL50 for 50% off the entire year. That gives you access to the entire app. Try it free for 7 days and bet smarter with Rhythm. Let's go to Indianapolis versus the Omaha Storm Chasers, the AAA affiliate for the Royals. Revenge series for Cam Devaney? I don't know. We'll find out. Indianapolis right now is 66-47. Highlighting the week, Nick York went 3 for 13, 2 runs with a double. Cam Devaney, friend of the show, 4 for 19, 3 doubles, 5 RBIs, only 2 strikeouts. He's hitting .272. And then Rafael Flores went 3 for 18 with 2 runs, 3 walks, 8 Ks. Tuesday, Bubba Chandler went 4 2/3, 8 hits, 3 earned, 1 walk, 7 Ks, 1 home run. We're going to revisit Chandler here in a second. I want to talk to you about that. And then Evan Sisk went 1 1/3, 2 hits, 1 earned, 2 Ks. Again, he was brought over in the Bailey Falter trade. Wednesday, Colin Holderman, remember that name, went 1 inning, no hits, 2 Ks. He's got a 6.08 ERA. Thursday, Hunter Barco went 4 innings, 1 hit, no earned, 1 walk, 4 Ks. And then Jace Bowen has been promoted to AAA. He went 2 for 3 with a double, had a home run, his first in AAA, 1 RBI. When we were in Altoona, he was hurt.
Yeah.
And we were talking
I think he was in Bradenton, actually, physically.
Right. And we were talking to some of the guys, the coaching staff, some people in the organization, and they were really high on Jace Bowen the year before, and he just couldn't get it going. So I think they believe in the talent there. We'll see. I'm happy that they're getting new guys in AAA, and we're just not the Nick Solaks of the world every single day. Friday, Thomas Harrington went 4 2/3, 3 hits, 2 earned, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Jace Bowen went 2 for 4 with the stolen base. He's got a lot of speed. Johan Oviedo is back down on the farm, 3 2/3, 2 hits, 1 earned, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. And then Sisk, again, 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 5 earned, 3 walks. Cam Devaney, 3 for 4 with 2 doubles, 3 RBIs. And Sunday, Bubba Chandler, again, 4 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, 3 Ks. Little, 1 inning, no hits, 1 K. And then Nick York, 2 for 4 with a double. Little was brought over from the Dodgers, who was waived.
Claimed off waivers. Yep.
Let's talk Bubba Chandler real quick, because that was the news of the week. Noah Hiles dropped the article. Bubba Chandler feels like he could help the big league club. There were so many rumored dates throughout the year. We thought they were treating this exactly like how they were treating Paul Skeens. And then he went into a little bit of a slump. And I don't think that helped but it doesn't seem like there's an actual real plan for Bubba Chandler, unless they're just trying to keep his rookie eligibility for next year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating, man. I don't know what's going on there. There's no method to their madness right now. I don't understand. They want to give opportunities to young guys. If this is a guy that's going to be a part of your 2026 plans, he has to be getting big league innings like now. Like it just like I don't understand what they're waiting for. And I don't think they could give you a logical reason for him still being in AAA.
Let him they might say command issues. They might say it's just not all put together.
Let him struggle here.
Right. Exactly. Yep. Let him get those reps. So when we go into 2026, he's on the opening day roster. Yeah. Okay. It's rare that we're going to have another Jared Jones situation. They rarely ever do that. Okay. Yep. We were in dire need for starting pitching at the time. Let him work it out at the major league level. Frustrating, to say the least. Scott, let's go to Altoona.
Altoona was home this week against the Hartford Yard Goats, AA affiliate for the Colorado Rockies. The curve sit at 52 and 55 after the series. Tomorrow was 1 for 10. Not much happening this week. He's hitting 249. Javier Rivas in his first taste of AA was 3 for 21 with 3 doubles, 1 RBI, 5 Ks. Omar Alfonso turned it on this week, 7 for 18, a double, a triple, 5 RBIs. It's Merlin Valdez, 5 for 19, hit his first AA homer, 2 RBIs, 6 walks. Mitch Jebb, 7 for 16, a double, 2 RBIs, 3 walks, and stolen base. Speaking of Mitch Jebb, Tuesday, 4 for 4 with an RBI, got his average up to 261, while Javier Rivas debuted hitting 7th and playing shortstop, 0 for 4 with 2 Ks in his debut. Wednesday, Antoine Kelly, 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, no earned, 2 walks, 4 Ks. He's got a 2.29 ERA. Like I said last episode, he's been a model of consistency, if nothing else, in the system this year. I feel like he's been one of the most consistent arms. Brandon Bidwad, 2 innings, no hits, 1 walk, 3 Ks. He's got 1.35 ERA. He's a guy that I think could taste AAA this year before the end of the season. Thursday, Omar Alfonso, 3 for 4 with a triple, 3 RBIs. Brings us into Friday, Wilbur Dotel, 6 innings, 4 hits, no earned, 2 walks, 2 Ks. That's the Wilbur that we know from the beginning of the year. This Merlin Valdez went 2 for 3 with his first homer, 1 RBI. That home run was 113 miles an hour off the bat. Saturday, we had our friend of the show, Alessandro Urcolani, 5 2/3, 6 hits. Yes, sir. No earned, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Wilkin Ramos in his last appearance in Altoona, 2 innings, 1 hit, no earned, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Finishes with a 1.45 ERA. And Javier Rivas went 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. And Sunday, Javier Rivas went 1 for 5, a double and an RBI. You know he can get the extra base hits, and the defense is elite. So I'm excited to see what he can do to finish off the season here in Altoona.
Got my Alessandro Urcolani card in the mail today.
Yeah,
pretty pumped about that. I got
the Italy card.
Yeah, it's the Italy card. It's a little variation of what you had. So I tried to get 2 of what they had for you, but same card, a little bit different. A little different. Yeah. I'm pumped about it. Let's go to Greensboro, the elite of the elite, the cream of the crop down there. They were at the Asheville Taurus, the high A affiliate for the Astros. Greensboro right now 76 and 31. Connor Griffin on the week, 10 for 28.
Quietly 45 games above.
Yeah. Geez, oh man. Connor Griffin, 10 for 28, 9 runs with a double, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, 4 walks, only 6 strikeouts, and 3 stolen bases. He's hitting 324 right now. And then Callan Moss had an absolute amazing week. Just could be a potential dog, is what I'm saying. All right. Brought him over in the Bailey Falter trade. Some are saying we won the trade deadline. I don't know. 12 for 22, 6 runs, 4 doubles, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, 2 walks, only 4 strikeouts. He's hitting 438 in Greensboro right now. Callan Moss, remember the name. Tuesday, Christian Curtis went 3 2/3, 6 hits, 1 earned, 1 walk, 4 Ks, 1 home run. Connor Griffin hit his 5th home run on the year, 3 RBIs. Callan Moss went 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Peyton Stumbo, friend of the show, 4 innings, 1 hit, no earned, 1 walk, 3 Ks. That a boy. Connor Griffin, 3 for 5 with a double, 2 RBIs. Callum Moss, 3 for 5 with a double. And then Thursday, Connor Griffin again hit his 6 on the year, 2 RBIs. Callum Moss, 3 for 4 with a double, 2 RBIs. And then Ivan Breathauer, another guy that they brought over when they flipped Taylor Rogers at the trade deadline, went 2 for 4 with a triple and a stolen base. Man, can life get any better? I mean, this is just screaming Ben Sherrington masterclass.
All right,
My Lord.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I mean, if you're just listening, go over to the YouTube, and then you could tell that this is clearly a joke. And
I compared the Greensboro Grasshoppers to the 90s Bulls, so not a joke, brother.
Not a joke. Absolute serious podcast. Friday, Connor Griffin hit his 7th on the year, 3 RBIs. Callum Moss hit a home run, 2 for 4, 2 RBIs. Jared Jones debuted and played first, batting 7th, went 2 for 4 with a double in his first home run and his second professional at bat, 2 RBIs. And then Easton Carmichael debuted at catcher, hitting 5th. He went 2 for 4 with 1 K. Saturday, Callum Moss went 3 for 5 with another home run, 3 RBIs. Ivan Breathauer went 4 for 5 with a home run, 6 RBIs. Again, does it need to be said over and over again?
They won 27-4.
Yeah, they won 27-4 on Saturday. Will Taylor, another friend of the show, hit his 6th home run on the year, 4 RBIs, had his 9th stolen base. And then Sunday, Christian Curtis went 2 1/3, 1 hit, no earn, no walks, 1 strikeout, bringing us down south to Bradenton.
This was at Asheville too, by the way, before I move on. So, I mean, the Grasshoppers, man, they walked in that trap and they took over that trap, if you know what I mean. Big time. So let's go to Bradenton. They were at Lakeland this week playing the Lakeland Flying Tigers, low A affiliate for the Tigers, believe it or not. The Marauders are 50-58 on the year after the series. Yordani De Los Santos went 4 for 26, a double, 5 RBIs, and 3 stolen bases. Tony Blanco Jr., 7 for 20, a double, 2 dongs, 6 RBIs, 1 walk, 7 Ks. He's at 318 on the year. Edward Florentino, 4 for 22, 2 doubles, 5 walks, 5 stolen bases. He's at 257. Some names to highlight here. Tuesday, Clavari Tejada is a name just like Carlos Castillo that I like, a young arm in the system that not many people are talking about. I think he's going to be a top 30 prospect next year. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned, 1 walk, 4 Ks. He's got 4.03 ERA. Edward Florentino, 1 for 4 with a double and RBI in his 21st stolen base. Estuar Suaro debuted in right field, batting 6. He was 0 for 3 with 1 walk, 2 Ks. He had a fly out at 104 miles an hour off the bat, while Blanco had one at 113. So tons of upside, as we've been saying, week and week again in Bradenton. Wednesday, we got David Matoma, went 1 inning, 2 hits, no earned, 1 walk, 2 Ks. And then Thursday, Carlos Castillo, 6 innings, 2 hits, no earned, no walk, 7 Ks. I mean, this is a tremendous outing from, I think he's 19 years old, man. No walk, 7 Ks, 381 ERA. I mean, a name that you should be circling down here in Bradenton. Tony Blanco Jr., 2 for 5 with his 3rd homer of the year, 2 RBIs. That home run was 108 off the bat. We know he's just a StatCast darling, if you will. And then Saturday, Josh Tate debuted, leading off and playing left field. He was 1 for 3 with a triple, 1 RBI, 1 walk. He had a triple to the right center field gap for his first professional hit. He was a late round pick, 7th, 8th round out of Georgia Southern. Brent Iredale debuted, batting 5th and playing 3rd base. He was 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Matt King debuted, batting 8th and playing shortstop, 0 for 2, 1 run, 1 walk, 1 K, creating some opportunity for him while Wyatt Sanford's on the IL. Saturday, Xander Meath, 2 2/3, 1 hit, 2 earned, 3 walks, 3 Ks. It's been the story for him this year, man. Struggled command-wise. Some more walks than you'd like in that short period on the mound. Tony Blanco Jr., 3 for 4 with a double. His 4th home run of the year, 3 RBIs. That averages at 300. And then to close out the week, David Matoma had his 8th hold, 1 2/3, no hits. Johnny Severino went 1 for 3 with his 10th homer of the year, 1 RBI. His average is at 209.
Player of the week is newly acquired Callum Moss. On the week, he hit .545, 12 for 22, 4 doubles, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Ridiculous numbers.
It could have been Connor Griffin too, by the way. Like Connor Griffin had a great week, but Callum Moss, man, really, really. I feel like every box score is like, whoa, Callum Moss is going off this whole week. So shout out to Callum.
Before we go, September 2nd of this year, it is a game versus the Dodgers. Okay? Mark that in your calendar. September 2nd. I believe it's a 6:40 start time.
It's the day after Labor Day. Like, who wants to be at work all day the day after Labor Day? Come to PNC Park, show out, join us on the Rotunda. It's going to be a game to remember.
And what game is it, Scott?
It's the Wolf game.
Damn right it is.
I don't think I need to say any more. Like, I could go into a long spiel about the Wolf game, but it's the Wolf game, and I'll leave it at that.
What do you have to wear to the Wolf game?
Just wear a shirt with a wolf on it.
And again,
That's
where
it.
do you find us at?
The Rotunda, left field.
The very top.
Very top. Very, very top.
Maybe we'll have some giveaways for people that wear Wolf shirts at the top of the Rotunda and just have a good time with us. It's the dog days of summer. Wolves travel in packs. Got to stick together here. Just grind it out the rest of the year. It's the Wolf game. The Dodgers, big money coming in with their fancy players.
All their fans are coming in from Monroeville.
Right. Your fake Dodgers fans going to pack the stadium to see who? Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, Clayton Kershaw, Blake Snell, Will Smith. Like, what are we doing? Kike Hernandez? Never heard of him. Never heard of him. You're here for the Wolf game. You're here for Leover Piguero. All right. You're here for Jared Triolo. You're here for Tommy Pham. Need I go on?
That's enough of a reason for me to go. So
you're here for Alexander Canario.
First baseman Alexander Canario.
9/2/25, September 2nd, 2025. The Wolf game. Buy a Wolf shirt and have some damn fun with us at the top of the Rotunda. It's going to be a blast. Go follow us on all social media. Make sure you're liking all the posts, commenting, letting us know what you want to hear, what questions you want us to ask on the field to the players. We got some good interviews coming up that we're going to be putting out shortly. Make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel at Bucko Banter. Hit that like button, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. Go get your Bucko Banter merch at buckobanter.com. And until next time, raise it.
Raise it.
Best seats at the Pirates game, they let me run the base. Yeah, my time is like my money, cause I can't afford to waste. Wifey is a lawyer, take my date to my dates, or the steak by the plates.